Hey everybody, welcome back. These people need Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and all their carpenter friends. I'm pretty sure I found that title in the comments. Tat Kitten. Thank you for your contribution to my YouTube channel. Anonymous, please. So, not something I did, but what my ex did to me. Y'all know I love a good crazy ex in this house. We had been dating for about 2 years and I received Sorry, I have to burp. Now I have to sneeze. God, make a decision! What's up with my body today? We had been dating for about 2 years and I received screenshots from a girl he went to college with of all the stuff he wanted to do to her, etc. Long story short, he convinced me it was a stupid one-time mistake he made to message her, that I wasn't giving him enough attention at the time, and that nothing ever else happened at the bar. The text messages and the girl confirmed the same. Fast forward a few months later, all is forgotten, and we're getting on with our relationship, and I start to feel quite ill. I suffer with endometriosis, so I put it down to side effects of that, and made a doc app to get the coil put in to help with endo symptoms. They do an STI test before insertion to check all is okay. To my absolute horror, I came back positive for the clap. I wonder why they call it the clap, because like nobody's clapping, you know?
Well, actually.
Zero applause for the clap. When I confronted him, he told me I must have had it dormant in my body for the last 2 years, and only now is it showing symptoms. It doesn't work like that. He starts seeing symptoms after like 6 weeks, I think. I asked him if he cheated on me, and his answer was, well, I didn't cheat, so you must have. Oh, the audacity!
Filthy liar!
And he gaslit the hell out of me. Out of panic, I stopped asking questions, took his explanation of it lying dormant in me, and continued on until a year later. I found out he'd been with anything that would look at him twice, all the while telling me I was a psycho for being suspicious. This is the thing. I never believe a guy that says that their ex-girlfriend is psycho, or that you're psycho. We got some intuition about us as ladies. We know what's going on. Crazy or unwilling to put up with your crap. I know I need Jesus for believing that level of BS, but please confirm for my mental health that he needs Jesus. Can confirm. Jesus, Joseph, Mary, and all of their carpenter friends. Perhaps the blacksmith as well. It's so cringe when people choose to believe everything but the clear signs of cheating. The man could hold a sign that says, I cheated, and they'll be like, wow, babe, your eyes look so good in this light.
Objection!
That's not true. It is not wrong to love people and to take them at their word. Because then, like, what kind of trust do you guys have?
None.
Manipulation, gaslighting, it's a thing that happens a lot more often than most people would like to admit. Let's not victim blame, okay? It's no one's fault but the person who cheated.
But honestly, how could you not notice? You're so stupid.
I hope you get cheated on. Damn, why don't people get regularly tested though? Well, when you're in a committed relationship, you should be able to hope that your partner isn't sleeping around. Isn't that kind of like the bonus of being in a committed relationship? Not having to worry about those things? You should get tested. It's not as necessary. Technically, you're supposed to get tested every time you change partners. My ex had been planning a trip to Europe to go to Yacht Week. Red flag. Oh yeah, yeah. That's almost as bad as going to Vegas on a boys' trip.
He's got out of control.
Only this time, usually people are just running around yachts in bikinis, and the yachts have bedrooms, so it's even easier to cheat.
It's too easy.
So he was planning to go to Yacht Week since before they met. Long story short, we decided to meet after and do some traveling together. While he was there with friends, he was good at keeping in touch, text, FaceTime, etc. So one night, he just stopped responding, which was out of character. His friend posted a story fanning the room, and in the corner was my ex and some girl I didn't know. He called the next day to explain, phone died, it was an old friend from high school, etc. Just straight BS spewing from his mouth. I was suspicious but continued with our plans to meet up and travel together. We went on the entire trip and he was so cold and distant. Clear sign of cheating. He definitely cheated, and it was confirmed by some of his friends later on. We came back and he broke up with me. He never had the balls to admit it and just gaslighted me, saying that I had trust issues and needed to figure my crap out. My trust issues disappeared when he did. Problem solved. That's the thing about trust issues. They only arise when there's a reason to not trust someone. Having done a number of yacht weeks and bucket list trips, don't go with a new relationship, and if your partner goes without you, it's basically over. See, this is the thing. Why didn't he just bring you?
My boys, the boys. We're going with the boys. It's for me and the boys.
Okay, so you and the boys, but who's that other girl? I thought it was for the boys. Anonymous, please. I like how we popped in the angel emoji, but I shall decide if you're an angel or not. Or if you need Jesus. Me and him, we tight. We like this. Like that. I went to youth group willingly as a teenager, okay? No one forced me. I liked the songs. And we went to McDonald's afterwards. I started hanging out with this man and his wife during a group weekend where I didn't know many people. Spent a whole afternoon bonding with his wife and talking about how they'd just gotten married a few months before. She was also newly pregnant. On the second night, after flirting all day long, we ditched his pregnant wife at a bar and snuck back to my hotel. He was romantic with me for hours, while his wife called both of us repeatedly trying to find him. She was also calling multiple others in the group. He walked back to hers at 6 a.m. the next morning with half his clothes and smelling. Later in a group chat, I told her it was so great to meet them and wished her well on their baby. Never hooked up with a married dude before, but I still don't feel bad at all. I'm so happy for you. That's great that you don't feel guilt. You know who else doesn't feel guilt? Sociopaths and serial killers. I like the response. Anytime I see a non-please, I know I'm about to read some messed up and yet I read it every time. You won't feel bad until you get married and pregnant and karma comes after you. Couldn't have said it better myself. This isn't even funny. It's just horrible. Yes, I agree. Haha, I don't feel bad for ruining a marriage. Hee 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 tee hee. I'm pregnant currently and can say with complete certainty that if my husband vanished and wouldn't answer his phone and strolled in at 6 a.m., I don't have to smell to know I'm filing for divorce the next day. Not raising a child with a man like that. Hope he enjoys paying child support though.
Suffer, you cheating bastard!
You just push your feet up, babe. Those checks are coming in nice. Anonymous, obviously. I bring my husband to work out at the same time as my side piece. I like to see them in the gym at the same time. Do I need Jesus? Muscular Jesus is sad. He's so swole. Hilarious. I love this account. It's so funny. If you want to follow this account on Instagram, I'm leaving a link down below in the comments. That would make me so uncomfortable, honestly. So the side piece obviously knows about the husband, right? Does it excite you? Is that exciting? The thrill of getting caught? Ooh, tell me you're bored with life without telling me. I'm judging hard. Why is this more messed up than the actual cheating? Because it's like you want to get caught, you know? You've completely come to terms with the fact that you could probably get caught and you're totally fine with it. You need a therapist. Agreed. Therapists are great. Very beneficial. Can confirm. Japanese man arrested after dating more than 35 women at once to get birthday gifts.
Man's a legend.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph. This guy, yeah. Oh, he allegedly gave different dates for his birthday to each of his potential partners after claiming he wanted a serious relationship. He's said to have received cards and presents totaling 100,000 yen, so like $5. Oh, that's not so bad. He's been arrested on suspicion of fraud. As he should, babe. New study ranks Dallas #1 out of cities for cheaters in the US. Fort Worth comes in at #2. Interesting information. All of y'all down in Dallas, how you doing down there? Is this true? Was hanging out with a married man, pretended to be pregnant, and got $20,000 for a fake abortion. Are you kidding me? Do abortions cost $20,000 in the US if you can get them? Oh my. I love how we've got SpongeBob cleaning his eyes. Don't do that hand motion, Charlotte. Those were some people that need Jesus. And Mary and Joseph and all their carpenter friends and the blacksmith and their horses and the sheep and the burning bush. Subscribe!